Russia's Kursk turns into war zone. Thousands of Ukrainian soldiers storm into Kursk. Massive cross-border assault rocks Russian city. Ukrainian President Zelenskyy confirms victories. Is Moscow failing to defend its border? Ukrainian tanks roll in, Russian residents flee. Ukraine's Kursk incursion has left Putin humiliated. Putin vows worthy response to Ukrainian operation. Will Moscow manage to push Kyiv troops back? Largest cross-border offensive since World War II. Monstrous Kursk operation to revive world's worst fear. In a move that has reportedly shocked the world and humiliated the Kremlin, Ukraine has launched a daring cross-border assault into Russia's Kursk region. Now, this incursion, which began on August 6, 2024, marks one of the most significant military actions on Russian soil since World War II. Thousands of Ukrainian troops, backed by heavy artillery and armored units, entered Russian territory, seizing control of close to 80 settlements and leaving President Putin scrambling for a response. Now, this brings us to some very crucial questions. How far have Ukrainian forces pushed into Russia? What are the strategic implications of the Ukrainian incursion? What is Russia's plan of action now? Will Ukraine's Kursk incursion have widespread impact amid the war? How will Putin respond to this unprecedented breach of Russian territory? Now, as per reports, Ukraine's surprise offensive into the Kursk region is being viewed as a military masterstroke. On August 6, 2024, Ukrainian forces comprising 14 brigades and nearly 1,000 troops stormed across the border into Russia, allegedly catching Russian defenses completely off guard. Supported by a barrage of artillery fire and tank units, Ukrainian troops have rapidly advanced and claimed having secured at least 74 settlements by August 14th and further pushing deep into Russian territory. Now, this operation, the largest cross-border assault by Ukrainian forces since the conflict began, has not only inflicted significant losses on Russian troops, but has also reportedly exposed the vulnerability of Russia's Western Front. Now, the success of Ukraine's incursion into Russia has sent shockwaves, delivering a stinging blow to President Putin's image, both domestically and internationally. Now, the fact that Ukrainian troops have penetrated this deep into Russian territory is a powerful statement of Ukraine's resolve and military capability. As per reports and military experts, this operation serves as a stark reminder to Moscow and the world that Ukraine is far from defeated and that its forces are capable of striking at the heart of Russian power. Now, as Ukrainian forces press further into Russian territory, the pressure on Putin continues to mount, both from the battlefield and from within his own ranks. Now, Russia's response to Ukraine's cross-border assault has reportedly been chaotic and disorganized. Now, over 120,000 Russians have been forced to evacuate their homes in the Kursk region, fleeing the advancing Ukrainian forces. Putin, in a rare moment of vulnerability, has vowed to dislodge Ukrainian troops from Russian soil, but so far, Russian counterattacks have failed to regain the lost ground. This situation is a stark contrast to the early days of the conflict when Russian forces were on the offensive side. Now it is Russia that finds itself under siege, its defenses crumbling under the pressure of a well-coordinated and relentless Ukrainian assault. Now, as the world watches this bold Ukrainian offensive unfold, one thing is clear, that the Russia-Ukraine conflict has entered a new and unpredictable phase. The success of Ukraine's incursion has shattered the illusion of Russian invulnerability and has pushed President Putin into a corner. The Kremlin's response in the coming days will be critical in determining the future trajectory of this conflict. In the words of Ernest Hemingway, the world breaks everyone, and afterward, many are strong at the broken places. As both nations brace for the next phase of this brutal conflict, the resilience and resolve of those involved will ultimately shape the outcome.